What's up, YouTube? So last video we got our engine block painted and pretty much prepped for reassembly, so I'm going to be doing it now over the next couple days. So I got the cylinder head back from the machine shop. They pressure tested it and told me, well, Cody, there's a crack in it, they said, but it's not leaking on our pressure test. So there's two ways you go about it. We can rebuild this head, which also need a valve guides, or we can sell you a brand new one for a few $100 more. So we went ahead and got the new cylinder head from them, a brand new one, not a reman. So this one has our 60-pound valve springs installed into it, ready to go pretty much. So I'm gonna get it propped up on the table and we'll have a better look. Alright, so here it is. It's a brand new cylinder head from Hawkins Diesel, so I can see on the box. As far as I'm aware, these heads come fully loaded, ready to go. We had our 60-pound valve springs put in this. It's a good upgrade to do, especially if you're turning a little bit higher RPM than it's normal. So we pretty much got to wipe this off, tape all our holes up, and get ready for paint. It's almost too nice to paint, but it is what it is. Alright, so we're getting ready to drop the head on the truck. We're using a male gasket and our stock head bolts. I got to check them all with the stretch gauge there now, and then we'll drop it on. You obviously want to make sure your cylinder is nice and clean, both your surfaces. I'm going to wipe down the head again there, make sure there's no residual oils left on it from when it was in the crate. So I'm going to do that and then we'll be back. So included with the male gasket kit is the stretch gauge for your bolts. So you pretty much just take your bolt, put it in. So this one's good, it fits within tolerance and spec. This is a shorter one, same concept, fits in there fine. I checked all the bolts now, so we're ready to go reassemble this. When you're putting a new head gasket on, this notch here goes up towards the front Tommy case, so we'll go up and put our gasket on. All of our surfaces are clean, ready to go, and it's notched up for the Tommy case. Everything is good. As you can see, oilers and all the passages are ready to go. Alright, so I got the cylinder head back on the truck. I still got to adjust the valves, but everything's torqued down right now. I have to remove the timing pins, but that's not a big deal. I'm going to do that shortly. I put our intake plate on just to see how it would look, how the black and gray would go. And I picked up some stainless hardware at a local bolt and fastener shop. So I measured every single bolt in this bowl that came off the engine, and I sent them a list. And they done this up for me, and this whole list of parts and bolts, cost me like $88 Canadian, so it's pretty fair. Cleans up the engine bay a lot, and it's nice to know it's new. It's all stainless steel. It's a bit soft. Stainless is a bit softer, so I wouldn't use this on the exhaust manifold, but I would use it on everything else. I would trust it with that, so we're gonna go with that. Our exhaust mounts are all painted up. Our coolant bypass is painted, ready to go on. Manifold is done in John Deere muffler paint, and everything else here is ready to go on as well. So I'm going to start trucking along at this and see how far I get tonight, and if not, I'll update you guys tomorrow. Alright, so I went ahead and put the new seal in the Tommy cover. This is your depth gauge, so you'll put this in like this, down flush, and it'll set your depth. I used the old seal to drive it from the back side in flush to this, and it worked out great. This kit also comes with a Tommy cover gasket, obviously. This is a gasket for your oil fill tube. And it also came with a crank wear sleeve, which I just installed. So mine had a ridge right here. I can feel my nail from the old crank seal. So I put this sleeve on. I had a little bit of trouble getting it on. I was using a rubber mallet, slightly tapping it on, and I was like, I'm not really sure how I feel about that. So my conclusion was I took the crank pulley and a couple bolts and just walked it in slowly, and it worked out perfect. So that worked great for me. I'm sure it'll work fine for you as well. So I'm going to clean up the surface here now on the cover and the timing case and get this bolted up. Alright, what's up YouTube? So as you've seen, I got the cylinder head back on. Today I adjusted the valves. I put the VE pump back on. I actually took it off because I heard a slow cranking noise in it, but it's normal. I was talking to a pump rebuilder. He said send it, carry on. So we're going to do that. Today I'm going with my buddies to test injectors. I'm kind of worried about them because I had to warm up this section of the nut pretty hard to get these off of the injectors. So we're gonna go up, we're gonna check them for leaks, pop test them, go from there. If they need to be done, it's a good time to upgrade, so we may end up doing that yet, I don't know. The power stable's getting smaller. All we got left is intake. I gotta get a fuel filter. I gotta put the turbo on and the lines. I have power steering pump seal kit here for the Saginaw pump. And pretty much that's it. I'm almost ready for a hydro boost. So I got a manifold to put back on, a coolant bypass, a couple of engine mounts. Our lines are here, painted, ready to go. So I'll go up and test them injectors. Hopefully all good news and we can keep on trucking today.